All right, so I have this clip where a thwack hits both of the players at the same time and basically kills them both, ends the game, etc., right? But I know something interesting or weird. So basically, one thing you can observe is that this is only the heavy impact zoom. It's not the final KO zoom or anything like that. So as you see, it zooms in on one player, but it doesn't do the heavy sound, the game-ending winning hit sound. But some other interesting things happen there, right? So Sephiroth is the one that zooms in on as the heavy impact, right? But if we go frame by frame, you can see that technically Mithra at 93.2% gets hit first. They both have the hit spark, but Mithra takes the damage, 93 to 96, right? They both have the hit spark. But in the first frame after, where the damage is displayed on the UI, it's already zooming in on Sephiroth. So Sephiroth, I think, technically took the hit first, hence it's zooming on him, but they're on the same frame they got hit, given the hit spark. So it zooms in on Sephiroth, but he's in the special zoom, so the game is like doing its squash and stretch on whether it will actually, on the timeline, of whether it will actually update the UI. And then on the next frame, you see Sephiroth's damage percents change, but that's after Mithra's has already been updated a frame earlier. So it's just an interesting artifact of how the game chooses when to apply damage to the percentage, even after potentially frames later during hit stop and hit stun, after it has already decided that no, this character is lower in the sorting order, they're taking the hit effect first. And then the interesting effect is Sephiroth thus dies first, and then Mithra a frame later, or a couple frames later. It's hard to tell what the squash and stuff is applied to the frame data, because the UI is still zoomed in. But yeah, I just thought this was interesting. It's a weird artifact of several systems of the game at play at the same time. And yeah, I was just slow-moing this clip for effect, and I was like, oh, this is neat.